Let's talk about AI in 2026. Because it's no longer a what if question, is it? It's all about what now? This isn't some far off promise anymore. It's a reality that is fundamentally reshaping our world right now. So let's dive in.
And this quote, man, it just absolutely nails it. Think about it. AI has become a utility. It's woven into the very fabric of our lives, kind of like the internet or even electricity. It's that invisible, always-on infrastructure that's just powering everything.
Okay, so that naturally leads to the big question, right? What's actually changed? I mean, we've had chatbots and smart assistants for years. So what makes the AI of today a totally different beast? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack here. So to really get a grip on where this is all headed, we first need to get on the same page about where we are right now. Let's just set a quick baseline for what we even mean when we say AI today. At its core, AI has always been about one thing: making machines that can learn, reason, and adapt. Sounds simple enough, right? But that basic idea, that foundation, is now being pushed to its absolute limits. It's evolving into something way more active, and honestly, a whole lot more powerful. And this is where we get to the real heart of the matter. This is the single most important development, period. We are right in the middle of a massive shift, a change from an AI that just answers questions to an AI that can actually take action. This is what we're calling the agentic shift. Let me put it this way. The AI we're used to, the AI of the past, it was like a brilliant librarian. You'd ask for a great lasagna recipe, and boom, it would find you the best one. But this new agentic AI, oh no, it doesn't just find the recipe. It finds it, then it checks your pantry, orders the groceries you're missing, and even adds cooked dinner to your calendar. See the difference? It's gone from a librarian to your own personal chef. And this is the really crucial part. This isn't just a one-off party trick. We're talking about planning and executing a whole chain of tasks completely on its own. By understanding what you want to achieve, these agents can jump between different apps, websites, and software just like a person would to get that job done. That autonomy, well, it changes everything. Okay, let's take a real-world example, like planning a trip. You just give it one simple command. Hey, plan a 3-day trip to Tokyo for me and keep it under $2,000. And then it just goes to work. The AI agent becomes this super efficient travel pro. It'll browse for flights, compare hotels against your budget, scan user reviews to find the good spots, and then once it has your final okay, it just books everything. It's your researcher, your travel agent, and your personal assistant all in one shot. All right, so if an AI can plan an entire trip to Tokyo by itself, you have to wonder, where else is this stuff popping up? Because this isn't just a cool tech demo anymore. This technology is already making huge waves across major industries even right in our own homes. Let's start with healthcare, because the impact here is, and I mean this literally, life-changing. We're talking about AI agents that can sift through your health data and spot diseases before you even have a single symptom. And in the operating room, they're guiding robotic arms to perform surgeries with a level of precision that's, well, it's just superhuman. And then you've got finance, where everything is about speed and personal strategy. Agentic AIs, they can spot and shut down fraud in a fraction of a second, way faster than any person could. But they're not just playing defense, they're on offense too, acting like these hyper-personalized investment advisors, tweaking your portfolio in real time as the markets shift. And the creative world, wow, it is being completely turned on its head. You have tools like Sora that can take a simple sentence you type and turn it into a mind-blowing, realistic video. Artists, designers, filmmakers, they're using platforms like Midjourney to dream up incredible visuals, fundamentally changing how movies, ads, and art itself get made. And of course, this is where it really hits home for all of us in our daily lives. You know those virtual assistants on our phones and smart speakers? They're getting a massive upgrade. We're blowing past just asking Siri to set a timer. Now you can tell your assistant to, say, clean up my inbox, and it will actually do it. It'll open your mail, find the junk, unsubscribe you from newsletters, sort the important stuff, all while you're off making a cup of coffee. So, what's the engine driving all this? What's actually under the hood? Let's peel back the curtain and look at the actual tech and the key players who are making this whole agentic revolution happen. First up, you've got the big guys, the foundational models. Think of OpenAI's latest ChatGPT as this world-class researcher just pulling together tons of info in real time.
Then you've got Google's Gemini, which is really mastering that whole computer control thing, the power to actually use your device for you. And don't forget Anthropic's Claude, which is becoming a huge favorite with coders because of its super logical, safety-first approach to writing complex software.
And it's not just about those big general models. There's this whole explosion of specialized tools. We already talked about Sora for video, but there's also GitHub's Copilot X2, which has gotten so good it can build entire software architectures from a prompt. You've got Perplexity, which is completely changing the research game, and Adobe's Firefly, which is weaving AI right into the tools that creators use every single day. But look, a shift this big, it's never a smooth ride. It's going to create some turbulence. For all of the incredible promise here, this tech also brings a whole new set of really complex challenges that we have to be super careful about navigating. On one hand, the upside is just enormous. We're seeing breakthroughs in efficiency, accuracy, and innovation that we literally couldn't have imagined a decade ago. But the flip side? That's just as real. We're talking about huge costs, really tough questions about job displacement and the future of work, and of course, like any powerful tool, it has serious risks that demand we be responsible and thoughtful about how it's built and used. So if you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this. The entire paradigm has shifted. We've moved from an AI that's a tool for giving you answers to an AI that's an agent for taking action. It really is the difference between having a search engine and having your own chief of staff. And that really brings us to the final, and maybe the most important question, the one I want to leave with you. When you have a truly capable, autonomous agent at your fingertips, what's the first thing you're going to ask it to do? How could it transform your work, your hobbies, or even just how you spend your weekends? Because this story, it's really just getting started. Thanks for exploring it with me.